Hi everyone. I'm sure you've heard with great power comes great responsibility. So let me ask you a question honestly. If you had an AI agent in your business tomorrow, the one that could access your CRM, could send emails, release payments, and could modify your company data, would you let it run autonomously without any checkpoints, any oversight, completely autonomous? Probably not. In this video, we are going to talk about human intervention in AI, or as you call it, human in the loop. In 2026, AI is really powerful. Agents are really capable. They can make changes to your database, can send emails, can release payments, can take business decisions autonomously. So it boils down to one question: how much of this work are you willing to let AI agents do unsupervised? So, naturally, at the enterprise level, human intervention is not optional, it is a design choice. Now, there's usually three types of human intervention in AI systems. First is human in the loop. This is where the human participates actively in the whole decision making process. For example, a finance or a procurement agent that extracts vendor details, matches purchase orders, and flags anomalies and can release payments would stop just before releasing the payment and wait for the approval from finance manager. This is a typical example of human in the loop. Next is human on the loop. Here, the AI runs independently, but the human constantly monitors and intervenes whenever it's necessary. For example, customer support agents that handles 80% of the tier 1 queries while escalates those which have more complicated issue and analyzes a frustrated sentiment. Third is human out of the loop. Here, the AI and agents run independently. It mostly includes tasks where no human approval is required and the outcomes are mostly predictable and reversible, like internal operations like syncing CRM to data warehouse, generating daily dashboards, or updating inventory logs. So while we are building real systems that are production and enterprise ready, we can choose a combination of them. Now, let's understand where all of this learnings fits into the process of building AI systems. First, we have supervised learning. Supervised learning comes into play when you train your agent with the historical data and patterns that already exists, usually on the data that is already labeled. But labeling dataset can be time consuming and costly, which brings us to the reinforcement learning with human feedback, where static data is just not enough. Here, the role of human is to guide the behavior of the AI system. Basically, the system generates multiple responses out of which the humans pick the most appropriate response. And through this, the AI systems learn through the feedback and improves over time. Next, the AI systems and agents also learn through memory. It learns by remembering user preferences, agent context, understanding approval patterns, and how to handle exceptions. For example, in a procurement agent where every invoices needs approval, over time through memory, it understands the trusted vendors, the typical range of invoices, and learns exceptions. So when you're designing AI system and agents and involving human intervention in the whole process, just refer to the decision matrix where in the early stages, you should train your systems on training and labeled data, include more human in the loop to have more feedback so that the agent can learn through reinforcement learning. And over time, the agent can learn from memory, understand user preferences, and agent context. So the goal isn't to remove humans, but involve when it is most important.